Hi guys, today we're going to review Pokemon Go. This year is Pokemon 20th anniversary. When I was a little kid, I used to watch Pokemon the anime, or some other people would call it cartoon, but it was an anime. And I stopped watching the anime because it was the exact same plot over and over again. The characters did not develop at all. Pikachu never involved as Raichu. Brock will never find a woman in his life, etc. etc. So does the game series Pokemon. It's just you are 10 years old boy or girl. You just take a specific Pokemon of the three types: grass, fire, water, and then you go to Junior to catch some Pokemon, and then force them to fight other Pokemon trainers Pokemon, and then you go to the gym, fighting some gym leaders, and then go to a tournament, and then try to find a legendary Pokemon. And here we are. Now Pokemon is now on the phones, and the Android, and the iOS. And now, ever since you were little boys and girls, it was your dream that you always wanted to catch Pokemon. You always want to go out and fight some Pokemons. Well, this game does this. And this game is overhyped as hell. And I'm going to tell you something. This game, or app, you want to say the least, sucks. It's a very bad app or video game. But I'm gonna call it a video game because it's a video game for me. So without any delay, guys, let's get started. Before starting the review, let me tell you a little bit of the backstory about the game. The concept of the game was conceived in 2014 by Satoru Iwata of Nintendo and Tsunekanzu Ishihara of the Pokemon Company as an April Fool's Day collaboration with Google called Pokemon Challenge. Ishihara was a fan of developer Niantic's previous trans-reality game Ingress, and saw the game's concept as a perfect match for the Pokemon series. Niantic used the crowdsourced data from Ingress to populate the locations for Pokestops and gyms within Pokemon Go. In 2015, Ishihara dedicated his speech at the game announcement on September 10th to Iwata, who had died 2 months earlier. So without any delays, let's begin the review. The game begins with this new professor. Oh well. Not the Professor Oak, but whatever. It's supposed to be the 20th anniversary of Pokemon, so no Professor Oak. Anyway, this new professor introduces us to this game, and now we have to select which gender shall we choose, just like any typical Pokemon game. Alright, let's pick a male, and then you can change him all you want, and even if you don't like the design that you did, you can change him again on the option menu. Alright, the game, as you can see, is in augmented reality. You can go outside and play with Pokemon. Well, this is your fanfic dream, to be a Pokemon master. Well, this is it. You can be as Ketchup all you want. And I'm gonna to admit it, at first it seems a very interesting idea. And the concept is awesome. And by going outside to catch Pokemon in real life is interesting itself. I will give them credit that the Google is working very well. And it can spot you the roads, the seas, and the grass. But unfortunately, you can notice if you're going into any homes or cars, which is a very, very negative, especially if you're really addicted to your phones. You're gonna have to be very, very careful, because if you are not careful, well, let's see what will happen if you cross the road while playing Pokemon Go. Well, just as I thought. If you're not paying attention at all, then you're gonna be in a very big trouble. Anyway, Features on the map include Pokestops and Pokemon gyms. Pokestops provide players with items such as eggs, Pokeballs, and potions, and can be equipped with items called Lure Module, which attract wild Pokemon. Gyms serve as a battle location from team-based King of the Hill matches. Pokestops and gyms are typically located at places of interest. These locations are repurposed pulled from Ingress, Niantic previous augmented reality game. How about the graphics of the game? Well, the graphics of the game are okay for the most part. Nothing really wow, but nothing really bad. Just average. And we're also gonna talk about the big thing, the important thing of this game. How to catch the Pokemons. Well, this is quite disappointing and very easy to do, unfortunately. For example, when you spot a Pokemon, you go into the battle mode. And when you're also in this mode, you can view it either in augmented reality or with a live render, generic background. Our mode used a camera and gyroscope on the player's mobile device displaying an image of a Pokemon as though it were in the real world. Players can take screenshots of the Pokemon they encounter either with or without the AR mode activated, so they can share it to your friends and say, "Yep, I caught this Pokemon, a SketchUp." Amazing. Anyway, and unfortunately, unlike the other Pokemon series, you do not set your own Pokemon to fight the other Pokemons in order for them to injure them and then catch them. Nope. Instead, you have your Pokeballs to throw them and then hold them until you lock them 100%. That's the gameplay. That's how you catch Pokemons. Well, talk about anticlimactic, to say the least. Oh man, this is quite disappointing, to be honest, because in the video games you could easily catch Pokemons. At least it required challenge, not this anticlimactic way, like just throw a Pokeball and catch them. What the actual fuck? Well, you can also level up as well when you reach level 5. Then you can also face the Pokemon gym and join one of the 3 color code teams. Red for Team Valor, blue for Team Mystic, or yellow for Team Instinct, which acts as a factor within the Pokemon Go universe. And when you enter inside the Pokemon gym, then it's controlled by a player that is not part of their team. They can challenge the leader to lower their gym prestige. Once the prestige of the gym is lowered to 0, the player will take control of the gym and is able to deposit 1 Pokemon defended. Well, unfortunately, my luck was... how can I say... I didn't win anything, but oh well, at least you get the idea of what will happen if you win. And this actually reminds me more of an actual Pokemon fight instead of just catch them without any difficulty at all. But voila. We should also use our Pokemon to defeat these specific Pokemons, injure them to the point that they cannot fight anymore, and not just this way. Also, this game has some crashes back in the first days. And not only that, the execution is completely terrible. And the music is less to non-existent. It's nothing really special. You don't even have the original Pokemon music if you want to celebrate the Pokemon 20th anniversary. So it's just a very empty game. You just got some Pokemon without some challenge. You just going to face one of the gym leaders when you locate them, and that's it. So this is basically the entire gameplay I summed up, which is absolutely really nothing amazing, and yet people went over crazy about it. And yes, I know what you're about to say. Oh, Sonicfan, this game or app, it brings us together. We walk together, we catch some Pokemons, and not only that, we socialize with our friends. Yay! Well, my friend, you could just simply do this. Hello, my friend. Shall we go out for some coffee, or do you want to go see a movie, or do you want to go to some game store to buy some video games? All right, let's go. See, so simple. You don't need Pokemon Go to go and socialize with friends and meet new people just because they play, let's say, gay. Even even if this guy is, let's say, a pedophile, what, are you just gonna go there and play with him? Of course not. Anyway, but you're gonna say, oh, but Sonicfan, this game also make us to run and make us go to the gym, to the real gym, and then use Pokemon for us to play and run on the machines so that we can become really strong. That does not excuse it. You could just make a schedule of how you're going to do it in your time, how you're going to plan out your gym, and that's it. You don't need Pokemon Go to do this. This is kind of really pathetic, to be honest. And not only that, Pokemon Go had done a lot of bad things, and it's not 100% Pokemon Go fault, it's also the people's fault. For example, there's a guy who drives and plays Pokemon Go, and he's recording a video for his YouTube channel. Really. Number one rule of the driver's school: you don't use your phone or anything else while you drive. It's very dangerous and you could easily be injured or be killed. Or for example, Filthy Frank made a very good video about Pokemon Go. And he explained that pedophiles can use Pokemon Go in order to attract the younger kids who doesn't really know which person they will go. So it's true. Pokemon Go just does a lot of more bad things without good things. Do you know some kids found a body outside? Well, gonna catch them all. Pokemon. Or some people falling down on a water or river or pool just because they were paying too much attention into their Pokemon Go. How about two young people playing Pokemon Go and then one old man trying to shoot them? Or how about this specific idiot guy just tried to go inside a house and try to play to catch a Pokemon? Let's see what this guy is going to do. Hello, sir.
Hello?
I want to come inside your house because my Pokemon Go routers told me that I have to go inside your place to catch some Pokemon.
What? What is that?
It's a creature inside this phone and it told me to catch some Pokemon inside the place.
Well, hey, you, mister, get the hell out of here.
What are you talking about, sir?
I will call the police, get the hell out.
Okay. Chill out, man. No harm. Okay. Also, you remember that the Pokemon Go is supposed for the gamers to go out and play outside. Well, think about some people who have physical disabilities, like they cannot walk at all. And this game is about walking. So it also fails into the category. And the other people who can really walk, they can play this game. And not only that, you also need to have internet for this game. So even if you just want to play just for the fun, if you don't have an internet or you have physical disabilities, it's quite impossible. So it also fails to some other categories as well. Because if you think about it, you say that Pokemon Go is the best thing ever, one of the best apps and free-to-play games on iPhone and iOS. I think it's not, because it does more bad things rather than good, and it's just overhyped game. And when you play the game, you have fun for, let's say, 1 day to 2, and then you're just gonna become very bored of it because there is nothing really interesting into this game. This game is just a bit boring after a while, and you're not just gonna play it anytime soon. You're just gonna fight most of the Pokemons, not all of them, and that's it. Nothing really interesting after that. And when you collect all of them, I think you'll get nothing. Like, thank you guys for playing Pokemon Go, and you collect over 151. You spend your time and energy inside to our game. Thank you for playing, and thank you for advertising. You waste your life and time. Sayonara. Yeah, really interesting. Well, at least Minecraft is harmless enough. At least you're inside your place and you play video games, so that counts for something. At least, I know that there's gonna be some controversy about Minecraft, but at least it's harmless compared to Pokemon Go, which, if you are not careful at all, if you are the addictive guy who plays phones, it's gonna be very bad about it. I could go on and on and on, but if I continue to talk about more and more, this video is gonna be very long and I'm going to repeat a lot what's happening about it. So, to me, Pokemon Go is nothing really special. And to me, we're gonna have to go to my conclusion. Pokemon Go needs to go. This game has a potential. Unfortunately, its execution is horrible. You go out, you're endangering yourself from many dangers, like going outside, getting hit by a car, or noticing a dead body, or you go fall into the cliff, or fall down into the river, or if you drive a car, you're just gonna hurt yourself. The gameplay is almost non-existent. You just catch your Pokemon with just Pokeballs. Instead of when you have your capture Pokemon, not to set up the fight, the other one you want to capture, no, just catch them with your Pokeball. And then try to find other places so you can get your Pokeball and then go to fight some gyms, which actually kinda looks like an actual Pokemon fight, and that's pretty much it. It's nothing really special. It was just overhyped for the sake of being overhyped, and even non-gamers who are not really fond of Pokemon, they go into it. And even some of the bullies that I've met when I was a kid, they bullied me because I like Pokemon, now they're into it. Because now it's the new trend, and now it's slowly dying off. And it's a very good thing that it's dying off slowly, because let's be real, Pokemon is not a very interesting concept or premise game. It becomes very tough really fast. In this game, you're just in a SketchUp. You just go out, catch Pokemon, you ignore everything, and you're going into plenty of dangers. The graphics are okay, it's not really amazing, but anyway. So how do I rate this game? Well, I rate it 3 out of 10. Do not download this game, but you already did anyway. It is overhyped. It is an overhyped app or video game, and it did not deserve it. And now, and thanks to it, Pokemon has just become relevant again. Well, let's hope that it dies really quick. Anyway, that is all for today, folks. Make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and have a good gaming.